Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at the Christmas Cup final. Joey McClintock
Sounded like a racehorse.
and Sean Dempsey race to 7. Sean has beat Daniel in the semi-final and Joey has beat Rusty Wheeler.
15-time winner Rusty Wheeler against last year's finalist. Obviously got eclipsed by Xavier Dorr in the final last year. Trying to go one better in Sean Dempsey.
Battle of the Young Guns, Jay.
Absolutely. Good to be back with you, mate. Thank you for joining me again.
Absolutely, thank you.
Oi, what's your language, please?
What is this, Joe?
Joe has won the lag and elected to break. 7.
Same again, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Can you drink? Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Well, there we go, kicking it off. Joe McClintock, who's, look, to be fair, probably put a heap of pressure on himself, find himself in the Calcutta, only limping into qualifying himself with a very...
What an absolute sledgehammer that break there was, Jay.
He's gone hard at that break. And look, let's be honest, you can have the worst Saturday possible and just limp into the qualifying groups and make a final, because both of these guys only just made it. So Sean was through a playoff.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure Joe made it probably 5th maybe in the group, 4th or 5th in the group as well. So by no means the most standout players on the Saturday, but stuck it out.
Super talent there, and
Yep.
Sean with that long range just knocks it in.
And a turnover, just there. Now, I'm not someone to put on the spot here, but what are your thoughts about the match? What are you expecting? Are you favouring someone, or are you just sitting here thinking, I actually don't know who's going to win? It's just going to be an exciting match.
If I had to pick anyone out of the two, it would probably be Sean, to be fair. Obviously, Joey is an absolute great curist and a monster of a player. Look, he's just beat Rusty, he's beat Jamie White, he's beat Josh Hand, so he's beat a lot, really. But Sean's been to this final last year, runner-up. Played in a lot of finals, probably maybe got a little bit more experience.
Already got it projected.
But then, as well, Joe's played, just come back from Ireland, playing in the World Under-23s, I believe.
And running up in everything.
That's what I mean. So,
It's
you've
crazy.
got to... Just great curious, both Sean and Joe. No fear, obviously. Have a crack at anything. I think the match will be quick. I don't think, obviously this one is a little bit slow from the bad break, but I think overall, I think the match will be fairly attacking. Both play attacking styles, both back themselves, both great curists. You, Jay, what's your prediction?
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Look, I think as classy as Joe is, sort of feeling somewhat at home. I just think Sean's experience while younger, I feel like he might hold a little bit more experience when it comes to the going this deep. He's won a Victorian singles title against some of the best players in Victoria. As you said, Australian captain for the under-23s multiple times now. He's made finals at Worlds. I think it's not that I don't see Joe winning. I think there's going to be some pulling of experience, and I think when it comes down to the pressure situations where you need that experience to call from, I feel like Sean's just going to have that tiny little bit more in him to deliver when those moments arise. I think is what I'm looking for, really. So, yeah. But look, we want a journey final. We want the excitement of it going all the way through. Let's be honest.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
So now just a bit tit for tat, really. Like, obviously the reds aren't out, the yellows aren't out, so Joe just needs to make a shot on the yellows here.
Yeah, Joe decided on a nice little safety break to begin with, so we sort of stuck with a bit of a cluster in the centre of the table. Both players have taken open balls and use them to be safe from. So Midnight Crisis, I'm not sure who you are. Would love to know your name, and thank you for joining us for last few matches. Sean's from Victoria. He's the current under-23 Australian captain. He's won himself a Victorian Open singles title a couple of years ago. So no stranger of the big stage.
That's a great shot from
Yeah,
Joe.
that's a great shot
That'll
from
do.
Joe.
That'll cluster him up. That's a great shot.
So no stranger of the big stage is Sean. Joe also. Look, I think the thing that Joe has, he has a bit of flair, and he I don't think he feels pressure too much, does Joe. I think he's more happy just to attack the game how it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit of a classy final.
So when you're in trouble, you don't want to start potting balls, and this is where Joey or Sean really don't need to be starting to pot any balls. This frame could go for at least 10 minutes, I think. For Joey here, he doesn't want to be potting that.
I think we mentioned it in the match before when we were watching Joe play. He was starting to pot some balls when he had some trouble balls.
Making, probably just dangling the carrot a bit much for himself, really. But
yeah.
This isn't a quick frame because no one's 1-0 up and flying. This is taking a little bit while. So this is probably good for both. So just getting in the groove of the final.
Yeah, and I think there's a little bit more urgency on this one as well, because you just don't want to drop the first frame. Like I think the hardest frame to win when you're playing pool, especially in a race, is the first frame and the last frame. They're probably the two. Well, not the last frame, but the winning frame, I think, to win the match. So another good shot. Use the double kiss to his advantage there.
Yeah. I think Sean just opts to go up and down to that right-hand ball. Doesn't want to pot it though, and even maybe if he does pot, he can play the turnover on that left-hand yellow. How's he gone here?
I think he's got it perfect. That's a great shot.
That's very good.
That's a great shot. And again, we're going to have to look at an up and down, and Joe won't want to pot this either. I think the last thing these boys want to do is disturb the pack that's in the centre of the table. They're going to avoid that as much as possible and trying to force each other into taking balls off the table.
If I had to pick, Jay, I think red's a favourite really from where I'm looking. I just don't think there is not that many connections. Obviously, them two yellows in that pack, and there's two reds obviously, but them two yellows are a little bit stuck more in the middle.
Yep.
And I think, how do you knock them out? How do you get a clearance here? So obviously Joe's opting to go up and down, which he's definitely going to pod if he hits it. It's pretty much over the hole.
I think he's sweating on it. He's gone the right ball. Just caught the red first, so he's definitely gone the ball which you probably wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I think in Joe's position here, considering the layout of the balls and the amount of balls that you got on the table, I think you're sort of sweating on a mistake and an opportunity at the same time.
It's a good shot there by Sean. Just tied everything up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm all right.
Yeah, look, I think it's one of these situations here where you're trying your best to take as many balls off the table as you can for your opponent and force them to open that pack.
Great effort here by Joe, but
No, he's just caught the red again. I think we might see another loss of turn here. I think we might play another combination loss of turn. Joe's just looked at us and give us a fist pump, saying he was happy with that result.
He's always got a smile on his face. Actually, both them boys do. They're good kids.
Got that out of your case. Yep.
So
Yeah,
for
look,
Joe
I
here,
agree, Barney. Great to see a couple of young guns in the final. Sorry to cut you off there,
You're
mate.
right. No, go.
No, I just responded to Barney there.
Yeah, absolutely, Barney. Yep.
Is there a glimmer of hope here for Joe? You reckon there's a little bit of a combination?
I don't think so, Joe. I think the less, obviously, if you can't go out, the more soldiers you got on the table, the better.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for Joe, Sean's potted nearly.
Oh!
He's got a great result there.
He's just gone the send and he's got a result. And look, to be fair, I think I saw this in the game against
Daniel.
Rusty and against Rusty. Sorry, against
Rusty.
Rusty.
Yeah, true.
That Joe was just seeming to get just getting results or running the balls or whatever you want to call it, but just getting some good results. I think is the best way of saying it. I mean, if he can pop this here and get the combination shot, leave himself on the block, he just doesn't want to overhit it. No, he just didn't hit it thick enough. You got to hit that ball front on. You got to hit that as thick as you can and hope that the ball just runs through.
Yeah, and I think you're trying to screw the white really to play the black in that right-hand middle, to be fair. Or left-hand middle, sorry.
They're a tough shot to play because you don't want to overhit it to a point where the object ball's skidding. You want to make sure there's enough forward momentum that when it makes contact, it's still got that momentum to roll through afterwards. And I think screwing it to land on the black is a tough shot. I think you've just got to take your medicine, and the fact that the black's on its own out there, just be happy with whatever you get. I think it would have been amazing. Can you imagine potting that, screwing back nicely for the black in the centre? Oh wow, what a shot to start off with. Sean would have felt himself pretty unlucky too.
Joey is trying to go underneath the red, which I don't like. I think is it there, Jay? I don't think it is. I think he's going.
Oh, there's a pretty big gap. There is a pretty big gap. It looks.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, and I think if he caught it with that, he was playing with a touch of left-hand side. I think he's actually going higher, that yellow.
I think if I'm Sean, I'm going game here. I'm backing myself to pot out, get some table time, stop Joe from being on the table and attacking these and taking these out because they all go.
There's no point playing the snooker now. I think he's got to back himself.
You've got
he's queuing very, very well.
Yeah.
He just got to back himself. Get on that, like you said, get on that one near the rail. Oh, that's the last one on the black, and that's not too bad. It's probably a 9 out of 10 for Sean, 8 out of 10, and you'd be confident on that black. So
I think he's going the safe here again. I think the red. No, he's not. Okay, he's putting the ball. It looks like he's going to open these up with a safety. He's going to push the red down towards the centre, I think. Leave the cue ball up against the two reds.
Maybe the red he's about to play for the snooker didn't go clean. This red he's going to play for the snooker. Yeah. Which one now?
Yeah, this one.
I don't think it went clean into that corner pocket. Otherwise, I think he would have gone out.
I think you're right. I would have liked to have left that red, the cue ball hard up against that red, stop him from the one rail kick shot and having to force him into using two rails. I don't know about you, Cale, but since changing from world rules and going into international rules, I'm seeing so many more one rail escapes turning into potted balls than I probably ever have. And I think the key into playing safeties now is trying to get your opponent to go off two rails.
Yeah, I think and you're right, Jay, that big shot they're doing is knocking off three rails and they're potting that one, which you're going, oh, that was not a chance. Like you said, that one rail escape, they're getting them more than they are. So you have got to get, your snookers have got to be tighter, they've got to be, less rails. If you can bring two balls into it in that snooker, then I'm all for that. So, yeah.
Yep.
Because that more bash and crash style is coming in this game, obviously, in them rules. Sean's okay here.
Just landed. I think he might have to take his option ball at the top of the table. He might have to go all the way up the top of the table, take the one in the centre.
Just swings round. This one in the corner.
I don't think it.
I think
do you reckon
fine.
he's got enough?
I think
he's not
fine.
too thin.
No, I think
he's playing low.
He can play two rails or one rail.
He's playing low with a bit of left.
So he's played.
Okay.
Two rails.
Doesn't want to be
Needs
straight.
to get up.
No, I think he's got just enough angle there. I think he's all right. No, he's looking at long ball. I don't know about you, but I'm taking this on. I'm digging. I'm killing through this and trying to dig into the side rail and
playing the red up
into the centre. No, I'm trying to take it.
Are you playing in the middle? Okay. Yeah. No, I'm happy with it up the top.
I think I like queuing into this, sending it up towards where the balk joins the top left cushion. I think he had the angle to be able to just push it in there. But maybe the red doesn't go. You're in line with it. Does the red go in the centre?
It goes.
It does
Yeah.
go. Okay.
One good shot here by Sean. Sweet as a nut. Well done.
Plum.
Both these guys just great cures, you know.
Yeah.
Do it so easy. Them balls that you think, oh, they're a little bit tight, they just knock them in. Very well done.
Absolutely. Look, I have to admit, like I'm playing that a little bit different. I'm a sucker for. I'm happy to transition to a long pocket, but I feel like I had a bit of angle there, just be able to cue a nice ball with a bit of stun and push it down towards the top corner. But then, you know, if you hit it wrong, you bring in the top corner into play and make a silly mistake. So he's probably played a safe but correct shot. So, yep, well played, Sean.
So 1-0 to Sean. And how does he break here? Obviously that first frame was a little bit
Front ball,
tight.
he's going hard, front ball. And this is my break of choice. I like going hard into the front ball. I like to bring the ball back towards the balk. Oh, I'm probably good at doing that as well,
Bad split here.
dumping the ball into the centre. But both of them haven't had really good splits. So not too much harm done, I must admit. But an opportunity nonetheless to be able to have the opportunity to get the better set of balls.
I think yellows are the balls, Jay, for me.
Yep.
A couple of tricky ones. Obviously that one near the black and the one just above the black closest to that red. They are both tricky ones. Probably have to do something early, I would imagine.
I think you're possibly looking at taking the one in the bottom left corner and taking the one lowest where the black spot would be on a snooker table, taking that and leaving yourself low and then hopefully just getting into the pack.
Chance
Well,
to
he's
play
played the
now.
combination shot and this is what he wants, this is the angle. Any sort of disturbance here would be amazing. He could possibly pop this and play into the red, which is just below the black, and using that to sort of push everything out. With that yellow where it is near the bottom left corner, it might be advantageous to actually play that. But that's a
bit
big
tricky
shot with
though.
ball in hand though.
You've got to play this yellow fairly well because that one near the red is very tricky to get on if you don't disturb it. And you're saying disturb it into that red, just hit like cannon into that red below the black.
I think you hit that thick and you sort of catch the very left edge of the black and catch the reds. I think you sort of push everything open. I feel that's a bit of a wasted opportunity there. I think he had a free hit at that. If he's deciding to pot a ball there, I think you've got to promote a little bit better than that. And the two balls that we said that were problems are still problems.
Absolutely. Seems like he's loading up here. Holy.
That's it. He's got a result there. Still the tough red, tough yellow. It's just top of the black spot, but
Taking that all day of the week. That is not bad from there, Joe. That's a bit of a confident shot.
it's something to work on. And he's probably just off angle to be able to disturb it now.
Still very tricky from here. Can he just drop this one in? Leave himself a decent angle. Yeah, this is a shot, but he's gone too far. I don't think he's on it there, Joe.
I think he's on it, but I'm not sure the path of where the cue ball is going to go.
And this yellow, obviously the one just above the pink spot there on a snooker table. What do you do with that? Like, where is that going? How do you knock that out from now? Even if he is on that one in the middle.
But this is what we're saying probably 10 minutes ago, is that this is sort of Joe's. This is where he excels, is the fact that he will just have a crack at this. He'll have a dip, bit of a showman. If he can,
What's he going up here? Can he
he's taking the yellow. Is this
double
taking
behind the black? Or
double or what's?
double behind the black? Oh my God, Jay, that's a great shot. That is a fantastic
How
shot.
good is that? And if he's left himself just slightly off centre here,
He's fine.
stiff.
He's absolutely fine. That's a great shot. And he's up and about and he looks at focused and controlled. That is a great shot.
He's going to have to force this. I think he's going to have to force it. He looks just off centre. And he's
Well
done
done.
it really well.
Great shot. Yeah.
Oh, and he's perfect
fine.
out.
Just
He's
drop
perfect.
that
This
in.
has been a magical out, just quietly. This has been brilliant. Yes,
And ladies
Joe.
and gentlemen, we have a match on our hands.
How good.
Fantastic out. Like
Well
you
done,
said,
Joe. I'm going to have
he's
to clap that. As a
backed
commentator, I'm going to have to
himself
clap that. That's
from the
amazing.
hills, and he has played the great out. Well done.
As you said, I think that we will see that from Joe. He will just, I don't want to say he's a bit of a showman, but he likes to take it on and put fate in his own hands. If he's going to lose, he's going to lose by having a dip. He's not going to lose by letting his opponent dictate. So, 1-1. Yeah, Adam, absolutely. A couple of guys who are having a dip. Amazing. Any anyone who surprised you this weekend? Anyone you come across who you weren't aware of, who all of a sudden you go, hang on a second, I'm going to remember that name at all? I'll probably put you on the spot here, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
might
I
have
think there's a lot of
baited that, but
great Queensland. Joey with a break there. Again,
oh, it separated the cue ball, didn't it?
to that, a chance really.
Yeah, the Reds a go.
Give himself a great chance on Reds, yep, absolutely. Getting back to that, Joe, yeah, I think it's obviously everyone knows Queensland they've got a lot of strong players, you know. Ben Middleton, you know, obviously he's been around for probably 20 years, but I've never seen him. I thought he was a very, very, very good player. There's a young Irish lad, Jack Buckley or something. I think he's 20 or 19 or something. Just moved here. He's played very well. There was a junior that played, Daniel Porter, earlier on. Again, young kid in the first round. He was a very good player, but you know, and a couple of the women surprised me too. There's a lot of very good strength there too. So. Yeah. And obviously you got the old names, the VJs and the Jamies, which I haven't seen for years. So that was great to catch up. And you know,
Well, you grew up in the juniors with them.
yeah,
didn't
and
you?
I haven't seen them for probably 5 or 6, 7 years.
Yep.
Great to see them still going. But yeah, I think there's a lot of talent here. And what about you, Jay? Anything that surprised you or caught your eye, or?
Look, I'm gonna put the surprise onto Joe McClintock. I'm partly surprised, but not fully surprised. I've always believed that he can get to this point. I somewhat believe he never put himself into the position to get to this point. He's someone who obviously believes in his own ability, but he's also someone who doesn't put himself into the position to be able to let his ability shine. You know, he loves a drink, loves a bit of a party, loves to do all that sort of stuff. So he doesn't give himself the proper opportunity to get to these stages. And to me, I feel like he's done himself a bit of a justice to get to this point. He's obviously, as I said, he put a lot of pressure on himself, buying himself in Calcutta, and that's added pressure on top of that. So, you know, his entry fees has gone from about 110, 120, whatever it might be, to a $900 Calcutta. So his fees have gone up to $1,000 just to play. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. So, you know, the fact that he's almost not qualified, he's made himself a final. You know, I'm surprised but not surprised. I'm happy, but also like in awe of the fact that he's been able to put himself in this position, because anyone who's been up here sort of knows Joe.
Very good player.
Loves to have a good time.
Yeah, you're right. He does love to have a good time. He's a very good player. Just smooth over the cue. Obviously, a cue, as you can see it. And this will test him here now, but I'm sure he knocks it in. But
Just screwing back and taking the red in the centre next to the black.
absolutely,
Oh,
big shot.
he's landed on. He would have landed on as well. And left Sean not much. Just resulting at the moment. He's getting some good results.
But he enjoys it. He's looking there now with a smile on his face. He's a character,
He
you
is.
must say. And obviously he's been to Ireland. I think that's helped him as well. You know, he's probably been. I think he went to the juniors and under 18s or whatever. But he's been there just this year in August. So he's probably got a bit of confidence. He's played with Sean and Jack Green and Xavier Dorr and all them guys. Joey Evans. So he's probably grown a little bit of confidence, but. He's had a hard scout today. You can't say, he's played Jamie first up, then he's played Josh Hands, and then obviously he's beaten Rusty on the hill. So, hats off, like you said, absolutely.
Deserved finalists for sure. And if you don't get them in the first round, you're getting them later on when these guys are warmed up and you're sort of in their element and in their groove. So he's beat a couple of these guys, and they're probably at their best. So, cracking position and cracking form from Joe for sure. And if you to tell me when we're in Ireland and I was to watch Joe, when I saw Joe, this guy's going to make a final at Christmas Cup, I was like, no, I could send you that many photos to say this guy's not getting anywhere. But the bloke, look,
what a shot! That's a great shot. And then obviously plays a skill shot here, just backs himself, absolute belief.
Absolutely.
And he looks hungry, Jay. I can see him out there. He's a bit of mungo on his face. Looks very hungry to win.
When was the last time you bought yourself in the Calcutta and made a final?
I've never bought myself in. I never would, so it's a good point.
Maybe we need to start. Maybe we need to start. Maybe I need to start.
Got to play this well. Good shot, but has he got it the red? That's a great shot. If he's on that red, and I think he can just.
I think he's on it, and he's going to hold on the yellows as well.
Can he get a whisker?
He's got plenty of it. I think you can actually get the cue ball through there and miss both the black and the red. So he can cut this in and hold on those yellows and take the black in the centre.
And maybe he flicks up off them two yellows to the. I think he pots the black in the same pot he's pot the red in, to be fair.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's what he's doing. I think that's what he's doing.
I don't know.
He's played your shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get behind them and land on it. I think that's risky. I'm happy with this and just saying, I know I can cut that angle, especially after that shot, full leg table.
How's the art? He's taking that long red, the skill shot,
yeah,
and then there's
backing your ability, just taking it on, putting the pressure on Sean. And think of the reverse psychology here.
it's in. Great shot. Well
It's
done.
another great out. Think of the reverse psychology here for Sean. If I miss, if I play a safety, whatever it might be, I have to be spot on to do it. Because if I leave any sniff of opportunity, I'm watching. I'm sitting watching.
He's back himself.
So not only has Joe won the frame here, Sean's sitting there thinking in his head, okay, well, how do I stop him from being able to have an opportunity like that if I give the table up?
Yeah, very good from Joe there. And he's just a smile on his face, no drama. So Sean here, second break. Again, straight down the guts. Like you said, Joe, that's your break of choice. Probably needs a ball, would be handy. How does he go? He's got nothing.
I'm not. Look, I don't want to speak ill of anything over here because the conditions, while they've been tough, tables have been consistent across all tables. But to me, the cloth has been the difficult part. I've come undone with the pace of the tables a lot, and I think we're seeing with the spread of the breaks and the fact that the balls aren't exploding is a little bit of a contributing factor to that.
Fine.
How you going? So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, and you've got to play the conditions at the end of the day. And these two guys have played to the best of them from the start. And look at this. Can you imagine he's on that red into the bottom left corner and just nudges this other red out, hits it fat. He's on the red that's behind the yellow on the left side, leaves himself fat on the red down here. It just everything's coming up. Everything's coming up. McClintock, but I don't think he's on it. and to try and land in that gap with a little bit of a screw back is a tough shot.
Good chance. Does he take the one on the right-hand side rail or left-hand side for Joey, I guess? This one he's going to play. And like you said, screw into that yellow ball.
Yeah.
And then can he play it though? Then he can play that red to the left-hand rail, left-hand corner, screw into them too, leave himself on that one.
Yeah. It's a big target as well, where the red is sort of an inch off the rail. It's a big target.
Yes, yeah.
It's a big target, so you're pretty confident on not clipping off it and going far.
Jesse Langdon, I might start. Yeah, that's a good call, Jesse. I think the cut break. Craig Stevens has a great break on these tables. He seems to get a ball. I don't know how he does it, but
he's sort of mastered the break, and I know that Reedy and I have had a big chat about Craig's break, and Craig's sort of showed Reedy the break, and I just can't put my handle on it. I just don't see how. I just can't get it to work. He's just got an angle, and he breaks with a certain little bit of. It's sort of like an angle into the pack, not full on, but a bit of an angle in the pack. So he's not front on. He's not front on with the pack. He breaks with a bit of angle into the pack. It's sort of hard to explain, but he's always making that ball in the centre, like you do on like the matchroom in the matchroom events, where you got to break from that box. You got to break a certain way. You got to break with that bottom right hand side to get that wing, not the wing ball, but the middle ball in between the front ball and the wing ball into the opposite centre. It's, you know, he's got a knack of being able to do that. He's found his way of doing it. And what a smart man he is Craig Stevens. Absolute genius of a guy. He's lost the cue ball here. Lost the cue ball. Not granted, I can see the red from here.
Joey here again, Jay. He's probably two good hours to go 2-1 up, and then this one's probably digging a little bit. Obviously, I think he's jaw snookered to them 2 balls on the right-hand side of the table, so what do you do?
I think all I'm doing is getting my red into play here and just saying to Sean, I've got pocket control in the top right corner, I'm going to leave it to you. I think it's the best thing to do. You don't want to disturb that, which is what he's done. You know, if anything, I might have tried to turn over there. I might have clipped off my red and knocked that yellow in, maybe. I don't know, but it's a tough yellow. To pop that, you're gonna land it down the rail or take it to the centre. So, you know, it's sort of not a bad shot here. But
I suppose now you're asking the question of Sean, which is what you said. So Sean here, does he just plays this up the top? Yeah, leaves Joey hard on that red, which is a good shot.
yeah. No, it's a clever shot. It's a clever shot.
Touching ball, I think.
Not touching.
Not touching, okay. Well, that's even better for Sean, really.
Yeah. I don't think you go that way. I think you go back the opposite end of the like shoot down to where he is at the moment. Maybe. Well, maybe not. You don't want to push another yellow down that top end of the table to give him the ability to get into that yellow that's sort of covered.
Like you said here, that shot is just lining up there. Can you go thin off the red, just clip the yellow, but then you're leaving so much open.
I reckon he's trying to pot this in the centre. It's a big centre pocket. I reckon he might be going off the top rail here and kicking it in the centre.
Here we go, Joe.
The cue ball's heading out to where the other reds are. It's a free hit.
Tell you.
Great shot.
That's a great shot, and you've called it. What a shot from Joey. That's a confident shot at its best.
You're just going to have a dip, don't you?
It's a great shot.
Absolute insane shot. And look at, as much as he's on the wrong side of the angle on this, you can play this into the, you know, sort of towards the top left cushion. The top cushion towards the left side near the centre pocket. At the top left corner and come off the side rail, just come off a couple of rails to get onto it.
Too short.
Yeah, I don't think that's a shot. I think you've got to sort of play it towards the top left corner and come off two rails.
Two
to come
rails
round.
and swing, because I don't think you've got enough to throw that side off.
Yeah. But we've seen funny things.
Great shot, that one,
He's protected from going in off in the centre.
I think he just plays a double, backs himself, leaves the white where the...
I think he's cutting this. There's no chance of in off because the yellow's in the way in the centre. I think you're just taking this on. I think you've got a free hit at this almost.
I don't mind the double here, but obviously he's going to the cut.
Right, I think Sean's taken this one off the rail. I don't think Sean takes this off. So here we go. So I think if Joe wasn't knocking these balls in for fun like he has been, Sean takes this yellow off the rail on the right hand side into play and snookers. But because Joe has been just doing what he's been doing, he doesn't want to get Joe to the table. He's taken this on, which he probably wouldn't normally.
Yeah, I think I agree. When obviously Joe's attacking hard and he's going for a lot, and when he's getting them results and popping them balls, obviously you're starting to feel like you said earlier, you don't want to get like Sean's going. I don't want to get Joe back to the table.
Yeah.
I don't, even if it is a snooker, if it's come off two rails, I don't want to give Joe that shot. Sean's just got to back himself here, play this well, and he has. Well done, Sean. That's
Gets
a great
off
shot.
the rail,
That's a
which he
very
has
good
done.
shot.
Yeah, and these link up nicely. These are drop-ins now. He's just got to make sure that once he drops this in, he leaves himself a couple inches off the rail, just so he can drop the one in the bottom left corner, come off the rail a little bit, and they just link up beautifully. Oh, he's played that with some running. I think he just dropped that in, just naturally, just.
Tidy is here, but does he have to go off the rail first, or can he just...
You've got to push through this a little bit firmer. You're going to feel side rail now.
That's
It's made it a bit harder than what
a
it
little
required.
bit tricky. Obviously he'll get them, but he's giving himself a lot of queuing there, queuing out of the pocket, so that's fine. Yep, well done.
Would have liked to have been another few inches through. It's where the camera's clipped. So I've had that there because sometimes we clip the camera down.
And Shawnee to get this one.
Just made this a little bit tougher than required, but great shot, Sean. Look, I'm going to go back to that, the one in the bottom right corner there. Probably played that a little bit weird. Probably didn't need to play that. He's played that with a little bit of running side to sort of push him closer to the rail. Like, I think you just pot it with a bit of natural, just let the ball just come out and drift out naturally. And
Don't mind the second last shot where he's played the one into the left-hand corner and left himself out of the... Like, you think it's tight, but he's got so much queuing out of the pocket, so you can... It's sort of free to go to that one into the middle. But good response because he needed that one, so it's...
Absolutely.
We're two each. Joey up for a break. We haven't seen a good break in 4 frames, so let's have a look.
might need a referee to get out there and rack him properly.
That's good.
There we go, good explosion.
Has he got a ball?
He's got a ball.
That's a great break. Well done. Yep.
Bit unlucky
Tricky.
with where the yellows
They
are,
are
but
tricky.
I think I'm going yellows purely because the yellow's around where the black is. And I think you can take the first ball here and just split them open. It's a tough yellow to begin with, so I'm looking at the yellow near where the black spot would be,
Yes.
and I'm taking that sort of tricky cut on because whether you leave yourself a tricky pot to start with or a tricky pot to end with, I think you've got to take a tricky shot somewhere along the lines, and I think that tricky shot's going to naturally get you open in the frame to progress from there. It's an open ball, but...
He might be on this yellow to the middle.
Oh, I think he's going off the yellow,
I
nudging
think he
into
just
the
cut
other.
it straight in.
No, he's gone off the yellow. Yeah, he went off. Oh, he's got lucky. Got a double, but he's gone off the yellow, which is. So you look where those 3 yellows are. He's gone off the top of the yellows into the other yellow to pot it, and he's just landed a little bit unlucky where the yellow and reds ended up on the left side of the table. But
I think for Joe
You
here,
got
does he
a double
play?
here?
Does he play the double? I think he does.
yeah, I think you have to. This is your only chance here.
Oh, he has a go, the kid. That's a great shot. Just has a go.
This is unbelievable.
This
And look
is-
at the angle he's got
this
to
is
be
a
able to
good
drift
response
off.
because he's just having a go.
Look at the angle he's got here to be able to drift off to the side rail as well. The red might just be in the way for him to be able to do that, but it's. I think you might. I think you've got to. I mean, you don't want to, but I think his 2 rail balls are going to be his last 2 balls because I think you've got to pop this, run through, and take the yellow into the left centre, and then just take your medicine to take the. Yeah. I didn't like it. I
This
felt
is
like it
okay.
was playing into. I don't think the
I think
black's
you
on
play
now.
this one. Oh, the black, yeah.
I don't think the black's on now.
Can you not play this one, flick it in, land just off straight, obviously roll through to the, say, queuing out of the pocket again, and then you've got the yellow into the left middle
Yeah.
and screw across and take that black obviously to the left corner.
Yeah.
Is that on or?
Absolutely. It's a.
It's this
It's
shot.
tough.
You've got to get good on this yellow after if you make this pop.
Are you going rail? Are you going rail?
Yeah,
He's popping
rail,
this.
rail. Tell you what, this is even better because he's on this one now, Jay.
I feel like he's taking the one across the bottom
No,
rail.
he takes
here.
the middle one here.
Nah.
No, and you just land where your cue ball is a little bit lower, and you just roll back up to this right-hand side. He's got to take the one in the middle.
I feel like I'm taking the one on the bottom rail here, and I'm sort of playing it with a bit of right hand side to come back to sort of between where the black and the centre pocket is, and he's doing that, and then you've got the angle for the ball to run.
As
He
he's
can
going
screw-
to go, you're right behind it.
He can. No, he's a little bit off. He's going towards where the red and the centre pocket is.
Can he top off one? Maybe hit that right-hand rail.
So he can run through this quite well, but it's not one of those ones you want to hit firmly. It's one of those ones you just want to glide through because you don't want to create an arc. You just want to glide through it and get as close to the side rail as you can. It might a little bit of left-hand side on here as well. It's a tough shot, but I reckon a little bit of top left I think would be the shot here.
Played it well.
It's amazing. It's amazing what Paul can have and what Paul can do. Just have a bit of a sniff and pull off some big shots. He's got it as well.
Bang.
Wow,
Well done.
what? Some incredible potting here from Joe McClintock. And again, a sniff, and he takes a sniff into a frame.
Back
Phenomenal.
himself there. It's a great out again. Another good out.
I'm not sure we can say good. I think it's almost getting above good. I think we're sort of feeling like, oh, it's going to happen now because we've seen it a few times that we just expected to happen. So it's gone from good to, oh, Joe's just gone out again here. That's a phenomenal. I mean, you ask. I mean, if I'm potting that, I'll be turning around going, but did you see that? Did you just watch what I just did? Not that it'll ever happen, but insane. Crazy outs. Another good split, gets
Great
a
break
ball.
by Sean there. Now chance for
Separation
Sean.
in all the balls except for this bottom corner, bottom right corner.
Good break from Shawnee.
Look, yellows is the easy opening starter, but I still like reds.
I think you've got to go yellows. I just don't think the starter on the reds, unless he wants to take this one.
In the centre, I think you can drop it to the centre, and then you can naturally on them on the top left corner. I think it takes you into the out here.
Or does he take the red long?
I'd be dropping it in the centre. I'd be taking the tough pot on, dropping it in the centre. You leave yourself on the left top corner. You're back in the centre again on the right side. He's taking the long ball, the one centre of the table long ball. Is he? No. I'm taking this one I'm nearest to into the centre and just taking it. He's going long. No, you called it good. You've taken it long.
Another great shot.
Great. Yeah, beautiful shot.
Just a great shot.
Yeah.
Great starter. That's a confidence one.
Yeah.
One you need. 3-2 down too, and he hasn't done much wrong, and he's just knocked that one in. So
He's played a lot of right shots. A lot of right shots. But in saying that, I myself personally, and I'm going to critique it because we're here in the final, I would have liked to have been about 2 or 3 inches further up. But he's adjusted perfectly, and that's the right shot to play as well. He's adjusted perfectly. He's probably on the wrong side of the red, which he's going to be disappointed about. But
just drop it in.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Yeah.
He's going to be 4 inches further than what he would have liked to have been. So. I mean, wild shot here, Cale, but to open up the red, which is near where the 2 yellows are down the bottom here. Oh, wow, I was suggesting possibly playing the red off the other red into the corner to open up, because I feel like the other reds there go, but I think that's a Joe McClintock shot. I'm not sure at this stage of the game, but I think Sean's felt a little bit of pressure there, because that's a very uncharacteristic sort of miss there.
Yeah,
trying to
Sean
hold
miss them ever really. Obviously, we're going to go with Joe goes having a crack at gun game here, Joe, or what? Or is he?
I think we've learned that Joe does not like letting anybody else at the table. He's going to dictate it himself.
Got a good style. I must admit, he looks focused. He looks confident.
All right, talk me through these. So obviously the hardest balls on the table here are the ones down the bottom 2 down here. In the Cale Barrett mind, and I'm going to give you probably a minute to decide because Joe's getting pretty much down to them. How are you doing this?
Yeah, so I think that's a shot there where he's probably played a little bit unders. I think playing this yellow, yeah, obviously he's going to get on the bottom one near the.
Is he playing into it?
No way. I think he's just dropping it in.
Oh.
He's missed it and he's walked a little bit.
And he's landed the wrong side of where he wanted to be.
Even if he does get either side of it, he pots one in. He pots one into that right-hand corner and then gets on that yellow. How does he get onto that one near where he is? He's probably better off dropping it in like he did, playing the yellow near the blue spot now, screwing back, and then that's his last 2 balls. I don't mind that as an option.
Yep. No, I like it. Sean obviously wants to get rid of his hardest ball here, which is the red, which is next to the 2 yellows, which I don't think he's landed on, which is why he's going this ball. I think there's almost you can almost say I'll take it last and sort of play in, try and get through the gap. You can possibly make sure that you leave yourself well, pot it and screw through the gap for the black into the right centre, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a shot. I think drop. I don't know how straight he is here. Is he going to come back out, play the red into the same pocket, and then, like you said, play that red, bottom right corner, just flick off it maybe? Yeah, and then come out to the left-hand side and play that right, the black in. That's a great nice try there.
Let's give him a chance. I think it's tough queuing, but I think it's a natural pot. It's a natural pot. You're either going to catch your yellow or you're going to roll past it, but you're still going to be on that red, I think.
He's got to take this long. I think he was looking at the thing cutting it into the middle, but I think he's got to take it long.
Absolutely. No, 100%. I think you naturally run into the yellow because you're queuing up on it. And the problem red that we were talking about from the start of this is still was the problem red at the end. That's the third last red which he played into the centre. Would just I don't think it was it. I think you've just got to make sure you land on that ball last and transition onto the black. I think Joe's got himself on his hardest yellow here, and I think I could almost take the yellow into the top right corner and drift towards just below the centre pocket on the right hand side and take that yellow he just played into the bottom left corner.
Just got to hold his nerve here, Joe. Obviously, this is a key shot. You want to be, obviously, I think he's going to take the yellow long into that right hand corner, but you want to be on the right side of it. You've got to be off the rail. That's a great shot.
Just landing the wrong side of it, but he's got plenty of table to play with. He's got to make sure that he lands on the right side of the table here, rather than you don't want to land straight up and down the table. You want to land right side. So I think he might screw this with a little bit of right hand side, trying to get himself into the top rail and into the right cushion. Which he has done.
Play that very well.
Absolutely. So, okay, so Joey's probably going at 4-2 up here. Your good mate Alex, obviously, probably had a little bit of a tough weekend. What is your advice to him this weekend? If you obviously you're a supporter there, but if you were being a mentor, how would you approach this weekend if he was to come back home to Tassie? You sit down with him and digress the weekend. What's your advice to him? What would you speak to him about?
Yeah, obviously Alex, everyone watches Alex and know how good he is, how fluent he is, how he can, you think maybe a chance, and all of a sudden you're 2 or 3-0 down, he's knocked them off, like he has not missed a ball, cutting them in, whatever. Plays very fast, very loose, very, very good at getting out of snookers, Alex. Like, he'd be one of my top picks, and it's just like it's not a lineup, it's just I get down, I see that, and he gets out of it, and he seems to hit them 2, 3, 4 rails. He's always very good at that. But obviously, Alex, if he's going to play these long races, we spoke about this earlier in the semi-final, he needs to work on his stamina, which he knows. And I think the other thing he's got to work on is his brake. I think and he'd agree with me there, where his brake, he's struggling a little bit. And it probably did hurt him against, VJ. It probably hurt him against Daniel today. Not that he should have won because of his brake, but he needs to sort that out. Where obviously, if Alex has got a clear table, if he pots one, he's probably, and they're good, he's probably 60, 70, 80% chance of making them out, or putting pressure on their opponents. But when Alex isn't getting the ball, obviously the pressure comes back to him. So I think those are the two things. Stamina for Alex, so he needs to know how to go the distance, and it's going to be an absolute battle for him. He's travelling. He's not like saying, I'm going to put up 20 grand to make 200,000, and everyone comes to Tasmania and plays me on my table. So he's putting himself out there. So you've got to complement that to a degree, where you're saying, okay, he's flying over you, he's giving you a start, whatever it is. Jesse just put there, Alex had 7 dry breaks against VJ. So, that's one thing he'll agree on 100%. He needs to work his break out and his stamina. So there's 2 things he needs to fix. When he's flowing, he's very, very, very hard to beat. He's, what is he, 2-time semi-finalist and a finalist of an Australian singles, and he's probably played 5 nationals, so it's pretty good odds.
Absolutely.
He can definitely play, but and I think he'd respect me saying this, that that's 2 things. I think he needs to work on his stamina, so go on them distances, not losing concentration or knowing when to get it back, as such it is, and his brake. He needs to learn how to control it, get a ball off the brake, and get first opportunity. So,
look, I'm someone who, I will say, I'm someone who's worked on my brake, and I've spent a lot of time on my brake. And there will be days where I'm a genius, but I will brake from the same spot, I'll rack the balls the exact same, I'd make 2, 3 balls off a brake, and then there'll be weeks where I will not make one. Is the brake a luck thing, or can actually force you can force yourself into a position where you can actually start making balls? Like,
I think you can definitely force yourself. I went to Berry when I was young, very young, 13 or 14 years of age, and I know
probably seen you there, just quietly. Well, I might have seen a couple of you.
I know Nathan Neames always said to me, the brake's the most important part of the game, Carl. And that was when I was a kid. Like I'm talking 10 years ago. And like we
agree,
mentioned
I agree.
before, James Delante. Now, how good's James's break?
Yep.
It's probably the best break in the country.
I agree. him and Justin are up there. Yep.
Yeah, and it's just that good start, and especially like we've said on the 6-footers now, if you can get first crack, first opportunity, you know, you're definitely favourite in every frame. If you can make a ball no good.
Yep.
So, like you said, hold your serve. It's so important now.
Oh, he just doesn't want to be straight there. But actually, I don't think it's too bad. I think he can drop this in and screw back a little bit, just to take that yellow in the centre, and then it doesn't matter where he lands for that
Yeah, I
last
think
yellow.
it's dropped in.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, mate. But yeah, it's you know, as Jesse just said, if he makes the ball, he's dangerous. And yeah, we said it. It's the most. I think
Good
it's.
shot,
I think it's
Mike.
the key shot of the match. Obviously, the black is the one which twin you the frame, which a lot of people feel the pressure on the most. But you know, definitely the break. You know, if you've got yourself a good break. I mean, a lot of the time it can be easy making a ball off the break, but some of the hardest things to do is to make sure you get a split.
Yeah.
And you don't want clusters, you know, creating separation of the balls, which this has just happened here. I like he collects himself and makes sure that he's picking the right angle, picking the right shot. Probably just needs a little bit of running side on this just to make sure it goes. He's taking the same pocket,
Great job
which
by Sean there. That's a
yeah,
great shot.
can play through it. Yeah.
Well done.
I'm playing it different. I'm playing it in the centre, just taking away a little bit of execution errors. But he's, again, playing what he's comfortable with, playing through the ball, which, you know, more times than not is a lot better than sort of holding back a little and poking at it a little bit. And especially when you're jacking up, you want to play through the ball, don't you?
Played that well, Sean.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we got big thank you to all our sponsors as always. Also, thank you to Snooker World for having us again. They've been fantastic hosts. It has obviously been tough, and I know that they are doing it tough here with the conditions and everything. But thank you to Woody Q's, Woodman Q's. Make sure if you're in the game and you want a cue, go see Woody. Justin Sage with his weapon brake cue. Get in touch with Justin if you're looking in the market for a brake cue. See Neil Turley at Typhoon Cues for any of your cues, novelties, barware, whatever it might be. Make sure you catch up with Neil Turley. He's got everything you need. If you want your face plumping up, which I definitely do, make sure you go see Vicky Q. She'll look after all your injectables. Get in touch with Mandy Stewart if you need any of your accounting work done, if you need money laundering, whatever it might be. Make sure you speak to Mandy Stewart at Be Free Keeping, Bookkeeping, Gold Coast Portable Homes. Anyone who is in the market for a home that you can just drop on a block, that you can take anywhere you want, make sure you reach out to Gold Coast Portable Homes. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. Kale's just put Be Free Accounting in his phone. No doubt he'll be in touch with Mandy. Good boy.
So Sean with a good break there, and just taking the reds. Now, does this red go left-hand side near the middle pocket? Does it go in that far left corner? I think it's tight.
The which ball? Which one are we talking about?
The one left of the middle on the left-hand side, next to the yellow ball there.
So the one near the left centre?
Yeah. Or does it just opt to take it in the middle?
Absolutely. Don't forget to download the Q Tools app. I'm not going to plug myself. I'm not sponsored, but I'm not going to plug myself, but I appreciate the shout out.
It's alright, Paulstat's not my sponsor either, but he's on all my shirts.
I'll have to send through a Q Tools logo.
You're already on there, look.
Yeah, I know.
So Sean's
I'm in
got
for a
good
shirt.
shot there down the rail.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I put a QR code on the shirt.
Send me your logo. I'll whack it on the shirt.
So is he just topping through off two rails?
$1,000 a year.
$1,000 in. All right.
Little
I'll
bit
send you the
tricky
invoice
there,
after this week.
Sure. It's all right, I'll relieve you, Jay. I'll relieve you.
No, we can do it. Absolutely.
2 rails to Sean. He hasn't got far enough.
No. It's. I'm taking that one in the centre right there. I'm not taking that ball. I'm taking along the centre. I feel like I'm in the position to take probably the hardest ball of that, and I'm taking that one in the centre there.
Clearly won't be happy with that. He probably had the option of the 2 rails.
It's a big shot, but I'm almost taking that in the centre and trying to find a way back to that other one in the centre somehow.
He could have forced it. Does
Look
it go
very
in that
straight.
corner? It's a bit iffy, that one.
Yeah.
This is the one he's playing now and trying.
Oh,
Sean Dempsey, that's an absolute effort.
and he's got a bit of result. I reckon. Look, Joe might go against his instincts here and just might roll up behind this ball in the bottom right corner, just sneak behind it before Sean to attack and possibly open up the balls in the centre of the table.
There's a good shot.
Meow. Joey's got the lead and he's just changed. So side rail, bit of screw, sort of swerve the ball into those 2. He's set a natural angle and he's got it, and didn't disturb that
not a
yellow
bad
and
shot
black,
there
which
from
is
Willie.
a good result.
I think Joe here just needs to, again, bite his tongue and maybe pop that yellow on the rail and then play the snooker, or can play the snooker now.
Look, I'm going to be a little bit wild here. That yellow that's sort of, you got 2 on the bottom cushion down here. The highest of those 2, I think I'm taking the pot on. And if I miss it, I don't think I'm leaving anything. I think I've basically got a shot to nothing there. This is also another option here where he's looking to play into it, but I feel like you're taking away an open ball for possibly not a great result. But, at the end of the day, it's course separation, he's got ball movement, he's got area for the ball to land. Just, there's 3 I don't want to, the 3 hard balls to me are bottom right corner, the one that is right next to, and the left side.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
that
rid of
yellow
that
next to the
left side
black
one
is.
now. I think I'm.
Yep. Left side now or the one on the right?
No, the left side, I'm just playing that, probably take double up the top and playing the safety. I don't think having a crack here is. He's digging himself a little bit of a hole. Yeah, Joey, the way he's playing, he probably gets them, but these are getting a little bit dodgy now.
I feel like he might have wanted to come up. I think you need to come up about 3 or 4 more inches and create yourself a little bit more angle here. But that yellow next to the black, I don't feel like it's a problem ball. It goes to the bottom left corner, and I feel that's your ball to get on the black. And he's got a perfect ball to be able to do that, which is the yellow sort of near the centre pocket on the right hand side, which is just lost. He's just moved that and he's lost that now. So that yellow ball, it might go to the centre, but it's a problem ball now.
So now these have turned tricky, Jay.
I think I'm purposely drawing the one closest to the rail of these 2 yellows and running through it, purposely drawing it so the yellow goes to the left corner and getting the cue ball behind the yellow.
And he said, no, today I'm just
No.
going to go for it. So what's he doing with this? This is the problem ball, this yellow and the black.
It must go to the centre. It must go to the centre.
Does it go off the red, maybe, in the right-hand corner?
That's a good call. That's a really good call. You're probably closest to him being able to see enough of the yellow to be able to do that.
I think it's pretty thick. He's got to land on this. It's a chance, maybe, but it's thick. So
He's checked it up.
Every chance, I guess.
You want to know something? He's got an angle here to be able to screw across to the opposite centre.
I think off the red.
He's got the chance. He's got the chance to be able to pot the yellow and screw across the other side of the table to take the yellow in the bottom left corner, if it goes.
Is he trying to nudge the black maybe?
Is he playing into it? Oh, he just caught the near rail. Huge chance here. Sean just stuns this in. He pots it, and the thing about this red, where the yellow is, you've got to make sure you catch the bottom half of the yellow because you don't want to hit thick because you're going to land up against the black. So you've really got to get yourself in a place to make sure you catch the bottom half of the yellow, just so you can get the cue ball to come down the table, which he's got here. He can just run through this nicely, I think. I think we might be at 4-all here, mate. It might not be an easy black. It might end up taking it long, but yeah.
Fine. Just got to run through this.
Yeah, I thought it might end up taking it long. That's all right. This is all right. A man of his class, this is as good as in. Gary Robertson, obviously, yes, mate. The break is absolutely one of the most important shots of the match. Trey, it is. Look, it is a bit of luck. I agree, but I mean, if you're able to control what's happening and you always seem to be finding a pattern, that's a good finish. Right on, 4-all. You're finding a good pattern of being able to pot a ball at breaking the same way. I feel like it's different on tables. Depending on what table you're on, it's different each time. I'm going to head to the bathroom. So I'll be back in a second.
Easy. So 4 each here. Good response by Sean. Joey to break. Breaks are weak and have been a little bit not splitting as good as obviously you like. Let's see how this one goes from Joey. Again, just not great contact. He's come up dry and given Sean a chance here. Granted, again, a tricky set for Sean, really. An argument for yellows if he pots this one over the hole and lands on these 3 or 4, obviously below the black. Now they are a lot harder than what they are. So a couple of options for Joey here, obviously on the reds, but I don't mind playing this red bottom rail, and maybe can he play the turnover? A little bit of a risk, obviously, if the red doesn't stay over the pocket, but I think that's an option for Joey now. Even just play that red down on the bottom rail and just sort of just put the blocker in over that yellow. Cause a bit of traffic.
So we're open table?
No, Joey's on the reds and Sean's on the yellows. Again, Joey they just didn't break well, Jay, to be fair.
We've got, we do have smart racks available if required, but Jack Phillips talking about the oath of the cue ball, and I'm interested to hear a little bit more about that, Jack. I wouldn't have thought you were talking about the path, but I'd love to hear about the oath. Some amazing theories, and I love them. You need to put a wrist strap on that thing. It's like you need to turn that into a Wii controller because it keeps just. I'll tell you what, Cale just throws his phone around like Willie. It just keeps falling on the floor.
Phones.
Needs a wrist strap.
I need a wrist strap on that phone.
Oh dear. There's a turnover shot here. I think he's knocking the red out, knocking the yellow in, maybe.
It's a good shot from Joe there.
Absolutely.
That's changed the game completely. Put the pressure back on Sean, obviously.
Jackie, use Google Translate, mate. Nothing a steam bun can't fix up. I'll tell you what, Joe's in a pretty good position here to create something. There's a red there where the two yellows are. This angle that he's got here is just going to develop the balls. And he's got unlucky. Oh, that's stiff because he played it at a post. I'm thinking there.
Probably needs to play it a little bit harder. Do you think?
You
Joe?
reckon? You reckon?
I think so because he's always a chance with that double kiss off them. Obviously, the two reds were tight.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't catch it thin, he's going to catch it thick, and it sort of sticks. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I thought he played at a really good pace to a point where the balls weren't flying and he just caught the wrong angle. I might just have to excuse me for a sec, guys. I'm just going to watch this. I'll be back.
So Sean here. Does he have angle on that bottom yellow to? I don't think he does. I'm thinking he could play
The yellow goes. So the yellow actually goes.
Can he
I
flick
walked
the
past
red?
it, so I think it's too straight. I don't like cheating these tables front on. Not at pace anyway. Not enough.
It's a great shot there by Sean. Actually, He's
It
taken
must,
it
it
long.
must go long.
I like it.
Has he gone a little bit too far through though? I reckon he might. Looking at this, I reckon he might have wanted to be possibly an inch shorter.
Can he just nudge in that red and take the one left middle to long as well?
He's committed now. He has to go. He's just sent everything at that. I think he just was committed. He had to go. I'm almost to the point where I'm just potting that and trying to run through it and catch the red next to it. I don't think you're catching that red that you're right next to. I think you can pick the
could have
gap
nudged
there.
into it and then played this one left of the middle
Yeah.
up to that, and then played that one that was there over the right hand corner, and then
Yeah.
dropped the one in the middle and then black into that right hand centre.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like looking at the angle there, that yellow goes in and you're running into that red.
Absolutely.
You're not
Yeah.
running into the red right next to it. I think you're running into the red to the right of it. So, but he's got another opportunity. Crazy. Pool is crazy, and look at where these balls are. Like the difficult black.
wiggled its feet, but it's got in.
I tell you what, had he have clipped that black as well and just chipped it out a little bit, you would have said it was an amazing shot.
So now Sean obviously plays the yellow right-hand rail.
Top
does he
corner?
play, and then, yeah, top corner, and then obviously yellow into the left-hand middle, but I think he's got to play the double on the black.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty big pocket. Like
Yeah.
the double, it's a pretty big pocket, so you can almost afford to not land perfect because you got a pretty big. Oh, Joe. Sorry, I just saw the replay because I didn't see the shot, but Joe's missed that by a bit.
Sean says, no, thank you. I'm going to play the one in the middle, and I'm going to play the yellow in the corner and play the black hole.
No, I think he's
Or is
going
he
to
gonna
take
play
the.
the double?
No, I think he has to.
This
take
has
this
got to
one.
be good here. He's got to get good position.
He does, but I think he's got a lot of. Oh wow. Has he hit the wrong side? Has he hit the wrong side?
Played check side on that when he should have.
He just seemed to naturally run through that, I would have thought. I feel like he hasn't cued that well enough that he's ended
He's
up.
down on this quick, so obviously you've seen something.
Going to have to go across the table.
Okay.
That could be a big, huge turning point of the match right there. That, to me, that looked like it was a natural run through. And it looks like he's accidentally hit a little bit of check on it and it's straightened up.
Corona.
Because
Goal.
we were somewhat behind that and it wasn't perfectly, it wasn't offset. Like, that's checked up a lot. It's almost gone to a point where, you know, when you just play that little bit too much top spin and it causes that arc to push it on a different plane. I don't know, how do you explain it on camera when you're on
It's
commentary?
tough, and when you're looking at it from where we are, and obviously it's just probably just mishit it, I think, to be fair. I think there's probably not much you can say about it.
I feel like you play that naturally and it naturally comes up on an angle towards the bottom right corner, but if you play it a little bit too firm, it arcs
before,
it and
I think
angles
he's got to be
towards it.
good on that, Jay.
Yeah.
He's got to get on the middle pretty well. Otherwise, obviously, he doesn't have the double. Maybe he could have, if he gets low, he could have taken it yellow in the middle, obviously, ball off the white ball off the top, and then played the black along. But
Joe's knocking the black out here.
I think the black goes to the middle. It's no drama.
So I'm looking at the wrong. Oh wow! I know. I'm looking. Sorry guys, I was looking at the stream. I wasn't looking at the live feed.
Played that so good. You got the black out.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I was looking at the wrong screen. This is an absolute gift. An absolute gift.
Sean Dempsey 5-4.
That is an absolute gift. And Joe, after what he's been putting out there, would be absolutely filthy. Oh, thanks, mate. Be absolutely filthy with himself letting that one go. Guys, reminder that we have the Reeds will be looking after the Tats comp in January. I'm pretty sure that it's full. I'm pretty sure that they've filled the. There's been a big. Pretty sure it's pretty full, if not filled. If you haven't got in touch with Barry Scarborough, make sure you do that. If there's any spots left in the Christmas Cup, Christmas Cup, the Tats comp there down in Toowoomba. Double elimination comp there. The food, if you've never been before, the food is sensational. Always put on a good spread. Tables in the venue in the sports bar. We've got some randomness going on.
Going off.
So guys, if you haven't entered the Tats comp and there are still spots available, I absolutely encourage you to do so. If you haven't got the opportunity to play in it and can only watch, please head down. It is a great place to watch pool. As I said, the food is amazing. Played at a pub. You got pool tables out in the hall out the back as well. It's a very, very interesting place to go. And it is in the second or third week of January. The Reeds are running that one as well for the Scarboroughs. I'll be streaming it. You'll get the top line streaming that you get right here, right now. Make sure you're tuning in for that. And I'm pretty sure that's the weekend of the 13th of January, I think.
18th and 19th.
18th and 19th of January, thank you. 18th and 19th of January. With some money matches also to be announced on the 17th, on the Friday night. So keep your eye out for that. Another not separating
Sean
there in the
hasn't hit them
centre
great.
of the table.
I don't know if it's the rack or what it is, but he's got a ball.
I feel like I'm going to get employed to rack balls again. 17th, 18th, 19th, I think it was.
I think it is the humidity and it's
Yep, 17th,
I think
sorry,
that rack
17th,
actually beats me.
18th,
There's
17th,
not too many
18th
gaps
of
you can find in the
January.
balls, but I think
16th with some money matches, double elimination comp. So if there's still spots available, make sure you get in. It fills up very well. I've just been told there's no spots available. Hopefully, it filled up very quick. Put yourself on the waiting list if you want to get in there because, yeah, no spots available, unfortunately. Great comp to go to though. Risky frame, isn't it, when they're clustered like this, because if you're going to decide to pop balls, you're the one who has to decide, I'm going to break open the pack. It looks like he's going to turn the table over here.
it's a good shot by Sean there.
Yeah, it's a clever shot.
It's a smart shot, really. 5-4, he knows if he gets this right.
Running out of room.
He knows 5-4 up, plays the right shot. Obviously, Joey's in a lot of trouble here on the Reds. 6-4 and he's on the Mick Hill, so
I'm not playing it. I'm attempting to get the red on the left rail here. I'm not even attempting to get anywhere near this pack. Even if I was to foul, I still believe I'll get back to the table. I don't think there's much Sean.
good shot by Joe there.
It's a great shot. There's not much that Sean can do, even with ball in hand, to be able to break these open to a point where I believe he can control to a point where they're all potable. Sort of interesting frame. We've been sort of spoilt with big shots.
Australian champion, fucking captain of Australia, Wonderland. I was gonna say, you are about, see that? The center coming north. That. It's a pubic hair.
He's fine.
He's singing.
So as we were saying before, we were rudely interrupted by the man of the hour,
By His Highness.
Mr. Brent Reid himself. We've just sort of been spoilt with just some cracking out, some real sort of wild shots that have just somehow managed to play out. To now they're a little bit more conservative.
It's a bit like that first frame, Jay, where they was,
Yep. Didn't want to lose the first frame.
No, tic-tacking around, and
Yep.
this is the same thing. Yellows are okay here. He's got to get this right, Sean. Can he get...
Oops.
Yeah, he's fouled,
There's
but
ball in hand.
not too much damage done, really.
I feel like Joe is going to have an absolute crack at these.
He's going to play the red hole into the black.
Yep,
and
in
then
the
try
centre.
and go into them.
Yep.
gotta push
Absolutely.
through so much traffic with that small white. It's so hard to get anything to, to break up.
Brendan, he has been cut off. Don't worry about that. He has been cut off. This is a carryover from it. You know what I'm doing? I'm actually, that red that's in the top right corner, I'm leaving myself a 90-degree cut or 45-degree cut on it. And if I'm Joe, I'm sending the ball into that pack. You've got the red over the centre as a backup. If you don't land on something, you're pretty unlucky, but the way that he's been playing, I feel like that would be his style.
The problem here is he goes into that one in the middle and tries to get some momentum. He might get the black out and land on that red furthest to the right-hand side, but does he get the other red out? He's got to really pump it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's left himself enough angle.
Just trying to move the black by the looks of it.
Okay. This is good too. Can he clip that? Can he clip the red highest for them two yellows close by? Can he just nudge it?
You might be able to get the two yellows out of the way here. You might be able to get both yellows out.
Just a little kiss. Kiss me like that.
Oh, he's unlucky. You need to get both those yellows out. I thought he might be able to get enough just to get both those yellows out. But
Not fantastic angle on that one in the middle to screw into it.
I'm jamming the red in the top right corner. I'm jamming those and keeping the cue ball in that top right corner and giving Sean a shot.
I think the option as well, do you not like the double? The red near the pink spot off that red in the middle? It might be only shot. He goes in, obviously got that red on the left-hand corner over the kick. Is it on? Could you have a crack at that? Is it worth it? Is it an argument for it?
Absolutely. I mean, Joe's sort of style here, but I'm jamming the cue ball, top left corner. I'm just running the cue ball up and sitting it in the corner.
On the screw shot, I don't think he has enough in that middle pocket. Again, Jay, there's an argument for the double here. I'm telling you, there's been two arguments
Long
for double.
double, yeah.
Oh, the red's over the kick, so
Yeah. Combination long double. I still like just running the cue ball down to the top corner. I reckon he should have done that last shot. Just jamming the cue ball in the corner.
oh, he's gone the long Barney rubble. Has he got on it?
He's got natural angle to land plumb. Look at the angle he's got. He's got the angle to come off three rails and land on this black.
This kid is a beast.
He
will have a crack at anything, and very good to watch.
I'm liking this angle here. I'm liking this. He's gonna catch the rail sort of halfway between
Close
the
to the
balk.
middle pocket, but he just misses it. I think he's fine.
So you reckon he's catching sort of halfway from the balk to the top left corner, and then sort of running. I
think so.
I just want to play it just before the centre pocket, just to stop being off.
1, 2, 3, and how's that?
Just
Jay?
don't-
How's that, Jay?
no,
You're
not too
behind
far.
it. How
That
is
is
it?
that's prime possum. That is prime possum. Absolutely prime possum.
Shot.
I'm absolutely prime possum. I am dead straight behind that, and he is plumb. If it had gone 10 mil further, he doesn't. If he goes 10 mil further, he's not on that. And if worse comes to worse, he can play it off the yellow, but it's plumb on.
Take that off, Joey. What another out. How's that for an out? He's played the long double combination. Knocked the red off 3 rails in the middle. And he said, thank you on 5 each. So well done. This is
Chris Mellingham.
cracking match we've got on our hands here. 5 each.
Wow, how are the balls going to split here?
So the finals come to a best of 3. A best of 3, the final has come to. How does he break?
Not amazing, but we've got a ball.
Again, just a little bit of a cluster. Has to go reds here. think it's a no-brainer. But again, just a cluster, Jay. You've got one ball above the middle line.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know if reds are the balls to go. It's a tough one. I mean, if you can get to the top end of the table and run the yellow, which is near the balk, down inside the reds there, it opens everything up for the yellows. You got a tough red into the centre.
yeah.
These two reds down the bottom corner don't go. There's so many things that you've got to take into consideration now.
Reds. But
Look,
again,
I think it was the obvious selection. I think you're right. Obvious selection, yep. It's sort of hard to commentate in it. Like, we sort of got to sit here in silence because we don't know what's about to happen when Joe's got Joe's at the table.
For me, I'd be never trying to have a crack here. But again, can he pop that? Does that red go?
Yep.
You know, obviously near the black box. Yeah. Does that go?
It goes in the centre. Absolutely, it goes in the
Okay.
centre.
So if he gets a good angle here, I guess off this
It's just a matter of
plays
trying
a
to.
Jackie Chan, and it might be a
I
chance.
don't think
He's just laying up.
they weren't on. You could see that they're not on. You lose if you try and pop that. You lose the red. The red's going up the top end of the table.
Sean, a tricky one here.
I think he's playing safe here. But he's left it on. He can play the red onto the yellow. And he can, I reckon he might play that pretty firm here and just give it a ride. What has he got to lose here?
Joe?
I reckon, what do you do? You've only got one shot here and that's to play the red onto the yellow. Oh, he's going to give it a ride.
No, I think he's laying up.
No, he's,
He's
oh,
laying up.
wow. Now,
And this red's a little bit dodgy now. He's
Yeah.
sort of closed everything up for himself. So
and
Sean obviously be looking at himself to get back in the game.
Clip
Can
off
play
the
that. Yeah, just play that
turnover.
turn. You've got to get this right, obviously. Yeah, that Sean. I think you've got to say, if you're
That's
good
all
enough for me, go out, because this is tricky.
that's all right.
Now, no,
Al-
Joey,
although-
does he go red off the yellow to the
Yes, I was
middle
looking at the
and
same thing.
screw into that?
I was
Does he have
looking at
enough
the same,
angle?
yes, I was
He
looking at the
screws
exact
into
same
that
thing.
yellow and that red,
Absolutely, he does.
and he's on. That's how he's been playing all tournament.
He's got enough angle to play the shot
He
you were
does,
saying
yeah.
off the bottom cushion into the yellow.
So can he? It wouldn't be unlike him.
Oh.
It would not be unlike him. He's got a lot of guts, that skid. He's got a lot of guts. A lot of mungle too, Jay, doesn't he? Like when he walks around, he's pretty focused.
He's got a. I'm just putting it out there. He's got a rancid haircut, but I'm
I
okay.
Think I think he has a crack at this. I think he has a crack.
Absolutely. What do you lose? You got pocket control down the bottom
He's
here.
not playing it.
This is.
He's going real thin. He's got the pipe, but he's. Let's see, what are we doing now? I don't think you can screw into it because
I think you just got to knock the. I think you just got to knock the red. He's
he's screw into the yellow.
knock
and
the
then-
yellow onto the red, knock the red in, and leave himself on the black. He's going to pop both reds in one shot.
2 rails double up the top on that red near the yellow. Do you like that? And just screw back out. So you go 2 rails, red
Yeah.
to the top right, and you leave himself on it. I don't know what Joey's going to do. It's a guess right now.
I feel like he's
It's a
going to
guess.
pop the red. He's going to pop the red in the bottom right corner. He's going to screw into the yellow, yellow onto the yellow next to the red. He's going to hit it so well that that's going to knock the angle perfect, knock the red into the other corner, and he's going to leave himself a shot in the black.
I don't like this. This is still the small white getting into that. You've got to hit it so hard.
He's got a shot. He's got a shot.
He's confident. They're not... Just backed himself, doesn't he? This is a big shot. What are you doing? Thin cut today, Jay. And then where's the black going? This is.
I don't think you're cutting this. I think you're kicking it.
If I'm going to ring anyone, I'm ringing Alex Pace right now to play this one. He'd be straight down on it.
I'm going 2 rails though. I'm not kicking off 1, I'm going 2. Looks like he's going the 1.
Tell you what, it's a good shot.
Well played.
I think we might see Sean just create some separation near the black here, just to open up the balls a little bit, and then just use that yellow, which is off the cushion but to the right of the red, as sort of the blocking ball, stopping him from being able to pot it. He's got to open up those yellows around the black to give himself an opportunity when he gets on the shot.
The yellow closest to the right rail and just flick off it.
I'd like to take the yellow closest to the black and knock it open. Oh, he's taking it on. Okay.
Great pot.
Pots this and he's got to screw back. He's got to clean up the bottom of the table here because it's trash down here, isn't it?
Can you play the turnover, Jay, and screw back to where the white is now and give him a crack, or is it too risky?
We know Joe. We've seen him
I
with
don't
Joe.
mind the shot. I think that's what he's going to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It is the right shot.
He needs to get up. It needs to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good shot.
Yeah. I don't see it being potable. I don't see it being potable flush. But the problem is that you can come off the side cushion straight into it with pace, and it hits the yellow, and anything can happen there.
Yeah.
Mark Cowers is always a shot. Absolutely is always a shot. But I still reckon off the side rail with pace and just let it ride. Just let it ride. I reckon there's a big opportunity. And this is obviously what Sean's fretting on. So, is he looking? Is he?
Wow. Yeah.
This is going to be with pace.
Get lucky.
Tell you what, that's a good shot. That is
Oh.
great. And if that yellow dropped in that bottom corner,
Oh, he's got to drop it in the centre at least.
yeah, but still, a good effort. And now
Absolutely.
Sean just needs to back himself here.
Marco, yeah, 2 rail. You probably
Come
need,
on, Mark
you need
Owens.
to leave him a 5 rail escape.
So Sean should be fine here. To get on the Mick Hill, I think he's okay.
A little bit of excessive check there. Obviously the work is the balk end of the table. Obviously it wants to clear up this bottom end down here, so sometimes you just feel like you can just get down and clean these up, but you've got to make sure that you're right. You've got to make sure that you pattern it right and that you're leaving yourself the right shots, because you can just get down and pop balls on a your own position and it makes it tough. So, but as you can see, that ball he's looking at right now.
And a bit of respect there from Joe. He just moves out of his seat.
Yeah.
5 each. Let Sean take that to that pocket where he was sitting. So great sportsmanship by both.
I'd say I don't rate that. I would be sitting there trying to put him off. He's going to have to take this yellow long now, I think. Yeah, he has, but he can take it long.
Just back himself.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're taking this long every day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see him missing this.
I'm not putting him off. I'm definitely not putting him off. Are you one of those ones that sees movement in the background? Do you notice that?
I don't notice it, and yeah, obviously sometimes you're best off. Yeah, obviously the players think they're doing the right thing, but sometimes they probably shouldn't move. Just watch Sean there in that shot there. He's just thrown that quick one in, and I spoke about that on Friday. I'm guilty as charged. That where he's got that nice stroke, and then all of a sudden just throws the quick one in, and everyone does it. Everyone's guilty of it. But
The short jab.
the short jab, yeah, just not smooth. Again, here, Joey.
I must admit, that's a big miss.
Great shot.
He's got a hold serve here. Yeah, we're watching this. We're watching the stream here, so we can see it now. Yeah, I can see what you're saying there. Yeah. I don't. Are you looking at it as a snooker player? Are you taking a full draw back there, considering the distance between?
I'm just leaving myself a little bit more of a pause. Now, I'm not saying that he missed it because of that. I'm just saying just that. Sometimes you can just throw that little quick one in, I guess.
Yeah.
But 6-5, we have a game on our hands. Sean needs a break.
We're on breaks.
A big break. Can he get a ball? Johnny Boyle. And
There
he
it
has
is.
got a ball.
And separation, they exploded as well.
And that's a great break.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's not amazing. Just those 3 balls that have landed.
Good break, just a
the left
little
side.
bit unlucky, really. Unfortunate with that break.
I mean,
So
Red's,
here now, Jay, what are you doing?
this is tough. You're against the hill. You've just potted a ball. You've probably your favourite balls, or the balls you want to be on, are probably not favourite because of the red in the bottom corner. I think you've got to pot this yellow here and try and knock that red in the corner. Wow. Have a shot. Nothing wrong with the shot. Obviously, trying to force Joe to open up those three, 4 balls clustered in the centre pocket, which I can almost guarantee Joe won't do. He'll probably just chip off the side, the right side of this red as we see it, and push the cue ball towards the yellow in the bottom right corner.
Again here, Joe just doesn't want to push the boat out, obviously on the hill. A little bit tricky. Can you flick off this red just down the, like where he's closest to that red, and sort of play that, just nudge into the yellow near it's over the hole in the right hand corner?
Yeah, absolutely. That
Was that what
sort
you
of
said?
the
Sorry,
exact
Joe.
same. No,
Yeah.
it's fine. Don't listen, it's fine. You just bear on your phone, mate.
Yeah, I was being on my phone, so sorry about that, but I wasn't listening. But yeah, do you think that's the shot? I think so too.
I called that. That was the shot that I was thinking as well.
You don't want to be disturbing these 3. I think just leave that.
But the thing is that yellow on the left side of the pocket, the left side near the bottom pocket, is sort of in the way. But I'm pretty sure that there's that you look at the cluster there on the left side of the table, I reckon there's a red, yellow, red combination of that bottom corner.
Yeah, true. Where that yellow's sitting just a little bit out.
Yeah. You move that yellow out of the way, I reckon that you've got a sneaky little something there should you need it.
Sean here, obviously.
Who's favourite in the front? Reds or yellows? Because I'm saying yellow.
There's an argument for both, really.
Is he taking the double on here with a lot of top? Is he taking it? Is he taking the bait?
I think you just leave it. I don't mind even playing
Does that cut in and does it go? Can you cut it and push into him?
Is he going to? Does the heel get closer? Do you start tightening up, Jay? Is that the problem?
Hey, we were saying it before, the hardest friend who wins the first and the last.
Oh wow, he's taking your shot on. That is absolutely. That is reckless.
Look, Joe was right in front of us when we said that was reckless, but I feel I don't feel like it's reckless. I feel like it's just Joe. I feel like he's just dangled the carrot right there, right now. And he's seen Sean mess up a pretty simple out before in the last frame.
I think we're looking at a heel here.
Joe to break. No, Sean broke. Joe to break.
Sean, just to keep his cool here. Back him to get these every day of the week.
I backed him to get the last frame, and that ball. Sean's played some snooker. He's played a lot of pool, and to miss what I thought was a pretty regulation sort of, I don't want to say long ball pot, but it was sort of mid to long pot. Yeah. Is a bit wide. The yellow, the middle of the yellow, the 3 is a tough one. And I feel like he's underhit that.
I think that goes. That red.
I think he's taken to the centre. He's taking that yellow to the centre, or?
No, I think this one goes. This is fine.
No.
No, you're not. I think that's fine, Joe. No, you don't like it.
Nope.
Interesting. I didn't mind it.
It's a shot. It's a really good shot.
Stop eating these lollies.
Played that well.
Because he's going to be coughing all night.
And now just roll this through.
Yep. I think the only way you can mess this up is snookering yourself behind the black.
And I don't think you can. I just think he's...
Yep. You're feeling a little bit tired here. Oh, he's straight.
That'll do it.
That's enough. It's enough.
Yep, that'll do it.
Enough.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a match on Sean Dempsey. Good straight shot.
Well, guys, I think we've got what we wanted. I think we said it at the start of the match that we were.
For a hill match.
I think we spoke about it early on. Like, no matter what happens, we'd love this to go as deep as it can get.
That's a heel.
Yeah. Hello, mate. The Jade Dinger's come down for the final frame.
Walking home to sober up.
Heel. What a great match, really, Jay. Like, you couldn't have scripted any better.
There's going to be a lot of look backs in the frames and saying missed opportunities and did I attack when it was wrong? Have I played the right shot here? And I suppose everyone does that, but I think it stands out a little bit more in this match because, you know, there's been a couple of simple outs missed. There's been some attempts tried which weren't there. It's just, you know, it's had it all. There's been some frames ahead. There's been some catch-ups. It's been a wild final. So it's, you know, mate, we got what we wanted.
Couldn't ask for
Final
anything else.
frame,
Yeah.
race to one.
Race to one.
How good?
And both, I can't pick one now.
No.
At the start, I thought Sean, and then obviously the match went on. I'm probably lend away. So Joe's going to go for everything, and then I can't pick anyone. I can't pick one. Can you, Jay?
Mate, look, the Joe that goes for everything probably was his downfall in that last frame.
Absolutely.
Just then. The Sean who's so precise and calm and is happy to leave himself, you know, the tougher shots. All of a sudden, you know, he misses what we thought was a pretty easy ball for him. So you know, it's not all smooth flowing for both of them. So yeah. How much is the prize money, Nessie, please? So the winner is getting $3,800. Second place $2,000, and the semi-finalist has got $1,050 dues. With 350 going to the semi-finalists.
And Joey to break here, 6-all.
Winner of the Calcutta is getting about 8,400.
After you go home without a couple of years, you know, we're having a couple. She thinks we're going home, we're off.
I'm going home. And guess what? I'm taking the fob. You can't get it.
And Joey, can he get a ball?
Oh, he's got a split. Oh no, look at these reds. Look at these reds. Tough red near the black. Tough red. And we'll want to get
Tough
that.
red near the ball line too.
Yeah,
that one is
I just
very tricky.
I looked at that pretty late when I was saying that, but
Can he play now, Jake? Has he got enough to miss that red and swing it with a heap of right hand side? No, it's not there. Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, if you get to where I am, you're lucky to miss that red. I reckon you're playing into it.
Played your shot. It's not bad.
You know what? I'm happy to just run this red up to the top corner and just leave it there and just say, Joe.
Yellows are very tricky. They are very
Because
tricky.
if you leave that in the top corner, at least you've got a combination ball. You don't want to give up the table to give anyone an opportunity at this stage of the frame, but you've got to have I don't want to say the balls, but you've got to have the balls to be able to say,
Sean obviously looks like he's having a crack.
are you taking the red on net? The top rail? Yeah, Dave, he bought himself a 900, so entry obviously about 100 and a bit, and then 900 in the Calcutta, so yeah, he's basically $1,000 entry for Joe, so, but he's definitely come out on top. He's got a minimum of 4,000, I think it's 4,200 in the Calcutta.
You won't be in a group next year.
He's going to get the
Barbara's
highest group.
stoked.
Highest group. And obviously nice little 2,000 payout 2,000 minimum payout for making the finals, so.
Joe here on yellows. Tricky shot.
Yeah.
If you play the safety, you try and nudge that cluster. Can he pot that? Can he even hit that cluster? And then 3 or 4 yellows there.
It somewhat looks like it might go in a corner. 3-ball plant looks like it might go. And Jesse, I'm not a grammar Nazi, but I think you mean bought.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
I think Sean has a free hit at this. It's a long. I think you got a pot. I think you've got a pot to nothing here. You take the long red down the top right corner, and I think
Back yourself. If he knocks it in, then he's secure.
I think if you knock this in, it might be brown bread. It might be all over.
Got it.
Oh.
Again, good shot there by Sean. Just
Shot to nothing.
Can he spin this one, Joe? On the top rail, and
He needs to be in this bottom corner, doesn't he?
yeah, but can he disturb it or does it go? It's a great shot there by Sean. He's left him
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Is he doubling it to the centre? Oh, he just needed to catch a yellow.
And now Sean Dempsey.
He might be
Biggest
taking
chance.
that red in the top left corner, and I think it might be
Done.
curtains. And it's taking time. You just got to map this. You've got to execute. You've been in this position for what are you feeling here? What are you?
Just down
What
with
was your
shot,
thought
really. I think
process?
you've just got to concentrate, make sure it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, obviously, but just you know that 4 balls and you're on the black, and you're going to win the comp. So Sean's been there a lot. Obviously, state singles winner, under 23s world championship singles runner-up. You know, he's been there before.
It's easy to think they're all there when they're all out in the open, but you've got to
That's the thing,
execute.
You've still got to get them.
Yeah, you've got to execute, don't you?
Just
It's-
calm over the table here, Sean. 3 balls. Get yourself on the black good.
Probably gone a little bit far, but he's got a lot of table to work with. Yeah, a lot of table to work with. He's queuing over a ball.
He's fine.
He can pop this, run off the top cushion. Look, the cue ball's probably going to run a little bit more to the right side of the table, but probably played that a little bit too firm, hasn't he?
Just overhit it.
Yeah.
Straight shot.
He's played
I
that
think it-
very well. Queuing over a ball, that's a great shot by Sean there.
You just stun this one in now. You just got to make sure you avoid the centre pocket. Hit the side cushion.
One shot.
Black goes directly in line with me and the bottom right corner.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You're just making sure you get everything right here, aren't you?
Just back yourself.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's got a result. He's hit that pretty bad, just quietly. I'm going to say he has not hit that the way he wanted to hit it.
And Sean Dempsey, the Christmas Cup winner.
As long as he doesn't catch a yellow on the way through.
Well done, Sean Dempsey. Congratulations.
What a final.
Sean Dempsey, and congratulations, Joey. 7-6. What a match. Well done to Sean. Held his nerve there. Absolutely great out.
Come on, the Irish.
Wearing my hometown shirt.
Thanks,
Mate,
Jay.
no, thank you. You've kept me entertained for some hours over this weekend. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully, I get the opportunity to do it again with you sometime. It's been an absolute pleasure. You're such an insight for me. I learn a lot from you, and hopefully I can give you a little bit of entertainment along the way. It's been amazing, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
For everyone who's tuned in throughout the whole weekend, the money matches, the stream during the round robins, the today, everyone who's tuned in, messaged in, whatever you've done, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. So, thank you guys. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We look forward to you joining us at the Tats Comp for the next matches, but make sure you stick around. We're going to have a couple of formalities with the trophy ceremony, so stick around for that. But for us on the commentary, we look forward to catching up you with the Tats. Thank you, Cale. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jay, and thank you, everyone. It was very enjoyable. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Is that what happened to the
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so am I unmuted, Jay? Yeah, thank you. So everyone, that is a wrap for Reedy's 8-Ball Q Sports Christmas Cup for 2025. What a marathon. We've been going since Friday, 4 p.m. He's on fire tonight, I'll give you the tip. So we've been going since Friday, 4 p.m. Well, actually, probably 1 o'clock to set up and everything. But yeah, it's a huge weekend. We had 147 runners, and you know, yes, we're going to tweak some things throughout the you know, next tournaments and moving forward. But what a weekend it's been. We hope everybody has really enjoyed themselves. It's been phenomenal. Thank you for tuning in to everybody. But for now, I'm going to do a couple of little presentations. So I just want to make mention for the juniors. So we had a 5-way tie with the juniors. They all made it through yesterday's group stage. So congratulations to them all. That's a huge effort. So we had Cooper, Scotty, Jaden, Blade and Lucas. They all made it through to round 1 of the main draw.
Juniors that made the thing. All right. Well done, the juniors.
And to our ladies, we had 2 ladies that made it through to the same, finished up in the same round. So we had Sarah Husband and Shapira Gray. They actually played for $700 and decided to split the money, but played off for the trophy. So congratulations, ladies.
Well done, the ladies.
And finally, we had our B grade winner. Now, this one, I don't know whether he's a real B grader or not. I'm yet to determine this. I might have to watch back some footage. But we don't know a lot about this gentleman. But his name is Patrick Gavigan,
Yes,
and he
Patrick.
was our highest B grader.
Yes, Patrick, highest grade.
And he's still here.
Yes, mate.
So come on out, Patrick.
Come out, Pat. Well done, Patty.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Take a in here.
So that's Pat. That's Pat.
Kilmeter, thank you.
Yes.
Kilmeter, thank you. So well done to Pat. Now we have our 5th to 8th was Ben Middleton, VJ Randall, Alex Pace and Brett Broderick. So congratulations, gentlemen.
To those guys.
And in our semi-final, we had Rusty and Daniel Porter. So they made the semis here.
Daniel Porter, semis.
I'm seriously going to shoot him when I get home. I'm giving you the tip. And for our final, we had an amazing final between 2 young guns in Sean Dempsey and Joe McClintock. So we hope you really enjoyed that. Phenomenal match between the 2 boys. Joe had a face of steel and was just determined to not let up, and he didn't. He fought every frame. So yeah, really proud of both these players. So this year, without further ado, I would like to bring up the runner-up, Joe McClintock. Brent's all huggy tonight. Brent's huggy. We're all huggy. Would you like to say a few words?
I'm no good at this speech thing, but thanks, Sean. Even though, who would have final, especially with the group I had. But Sean, you suck. But you played. No, you played well. Chopped up too much, I guess. But thanks, Nessie, Brent, Jay, Kat, everyone that runs the tournament. So
You're welcome.
hopefully be back next year.
Good on you, Joey.
Well done. Joe making his first final with us. So, yeah, it's awesome stuff. First final with us. So, we there, Brent. We have our inaugural trophy, so made by Shannon Purcell some years ago. So runner-up last year, this year's champion of 2025 Christmas Cup is Sean Dempsey. So I did give Sean a trophy for runner-up last year because it got broken in a bit of a thing at Belinda Dinger's house, and I did say at the beginning, I said, "Will he one this year?" So and he did. So what are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh my lord. So. Congratulations, Sean. Amazing job. As you know, we do have the Ash Smith Memorial Cup Trophy. Your name will go on that. That stays with us. We've had that for the last 3 years since Ash passed away. And your name will also go on the Reedy's 8 Ball inaugural trophy. That stays with us as well. Yeah, congratulations and well done. And I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you, Joe. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. To be honest, I was hoping not a repeat of last year's final, ideally. So I'm quite glad to go over the line. A bit of skill and a bit of luck, and that's all I think really was in it. But yeah, you played outstanding, mate. Considering we both nearly didn't qualify yesterday, I think we're both very, very buzzed to be standing here right now. Thanks to the staff at Snooker World, and Brent and Vanessa, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I just blanked there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I did. Oh, Kale, mate. Where's my best mate? I think that's it, yeah. Nah, mate. Cheers.
All right, well done. Thank you. All right, and what I'd like to do at the moment is, Brent, hop out, please. What I'd like to do just quickly is also thank a couple of people who helped me to do the things that we do and get through the little bit of the load off, and which all helps. It's a team effort, and I'd like to invite McManager Cherie. she's my McManager, to come up and collect a little gift from us. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you for all your help. Oh God, can you not? I'm gonna kill him. And he is behind the screen, but he can come out and he can collect a beautiful gift to Jay Windross.
Jay.
Love you too. So Jay is Brent's so full of love tonight. Jay's an amazing help to us, Reedy's 8 Ball. That's just a little gift from us to you.
Thank you.
And a little bit of blue paper in the bag, really. No, seriously, Jay, thank you for everything that you do for us, and for his little overlays and things like that. He's very switched on with that, so I'm learning all about this stuff. And he's always happy to help. So yeah, we missed our team dinner again, but Macca's run. No, I'm not needing that stuff. But no, I'd like to thank you. From the Reeds to you, thank you for everything that you help us with. So.
Round of applause for Jay Windross.
And Q-Tools. You're welcome. So he's got to go back to there. What are you doing? Really? Okay, guys, I'm apparently having to hand over to Brent. So while Jay just fixes that, thank you everyone for tuning in and for the weekend. We hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you to all the new players that have come down, to, you know, the players that have travelled far and wide from Townsville, Toowoomba, Gladstone, Hervey Bay. Where else have everyone come from? Victoria, Tasmania, New South Wales, ACT. We've had New Zealand, New Zealand.
And Townsville.
And, you know, thank you to everyone who has travelled far and wide. I think we can only get bigger and better for next year, but for now, I'm going to hand over to this one, and he's going to do a sensible speech or wrap up, are you?
Yes.
Right. Behave yourself, mister.
Thank you. No swearing.
Thank you.
Brett Reid.
Joey, yeah. I'll share the mic. Okay, let's go together. Joe, I've known you, mate. Listen, today's very special for me. Knowing you since you're a young fella, maybe even 10-year-old.
Yeah, it would have been 10 or 11, yeah.
Maybe 10 or 11. Yeah. You had the rat's tail down your back.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
and no.
Yeah.
And you followed who you thought back then, Rusty and me, who were you considered were the best players at the time, and you were like a sponge. You know, you followed us around, you watched all our pool, and for you to come to a Reedy's Christmas Cup maybe 10, 15 years later, it, you know, almost brings a tear to my eye to see you do. To see you do so well, Joey, I'm over the moon because I've seen you grow as a person, represent Australia, and to also get a runner-up in this event that's become really big.
Yeah.
And before I put you on, I said to you probably 5 minutes ago, this is probably the greatest field that I've ever assembled in 26 years, and obviously, how old are you, Joe?
23.
You know, this started before you were even born,
Yeah.
and I mean it because I love you, Joe, and you, yes, I had an investment in the thingy, I had an investment in the thing, but I wouldn't have been disappointed if you'd won the event.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that you've made a final, and I'm over the moon that you've grown as a player. You were awesome this tournament.
Thank you.
Just give that to me.
You on? Yeah, definitely, mate. So, I mean, thanks for having me. Mate, I didn't even think I was making it out of the groups yesterday. I had to beat Tracy in the last frame just to qualify.
Yes.
And then I saw I drew Jamie this morning, and I was like, oh no. If I play anything the way I did today, like this Saturday, I'm gone.
Yes.
I went 3-1 down, and I went, oh shit. I'm in trouble. Then somehow I pulled through that, and then I drew Josh Hands the next round. I went, oh shit, I've never beat him. So
We talked about that at the bar.
yeah, I mean, he's beat me in a few state finals, and going into it, it was tough, but just it was a big test for me this comp to see what I could do and really just put the foot down. But I definitely didn't expect to be making the final of this, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's so special for me watching your growth from Gympie and you know, city countries and watching you grow through it, and also playing you at Worlds and practicing together and you know and in a funny kind of way, helping you a little bit along the way. And
I've learned from so many people over the years, whether it's talking to them, watching,
and whether you win this comp, Joe, or you get runner up, this is something that you should grow from as a pool player.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't want to talk. Well, I'll talk about myself.
Yeah.
26 years, I've never made a final. Okay. To make a final or win this tournament or a semi even is a big achievement, because you have a look at the calibre of players. everyone's watching now, and maybe there's only 200 people watching, but everyone around Queensland, is there Neil Turleys and the people?
Yeah, Turles. I mean,
the people that have helped you along your
yeah,
career.
yeah, definitely.
Would you like to say a little bit towards them?
Because Neil Turley, Dave Morocco, who I played earlier, and that match then was the hardest match I played all day. Like, yeah, I lost the final, but I could not focus in with Dave, or I was just in and out. So I was very fortunate to get past Dave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, there's been Shannon Purcell, who's been huge. I mean, Jack Phillips was messaging me. He messaged me when I was playing Rusty, actually, and I looked at Paige and said, I'm going to win this match. I've just got words from Jack.
Yeah.
And just calmed me. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, look, I found out I was playing Josh, and then, like, everyone was not easy.
Yeah. I was having a chat to a fella. Who was a boxer in the on the sideline there, and he said, "Have a look at Joe. Joe is a bull. He's a bull."
Yeah, I think I may come and spoke to me after the match. Yeah.
And he's a boxer of 75 amateur fights, and he said, "Have a look at Joe. He's that bull. He's
Yeah.
that one with the killer instincts."
Yeah.
And if the tactical bloke falters, you watch that bull come over the top, and that's what he said. He said, Joe is the bull, and is that what you had in the corner? Did you have a bull? You had the killer. Yeah. By the look of you, with the demeanour, you had the bull.
I mean, I said to myself at the start of the tournament, I said, I just want to run deep, and, it's my next big test. I mean, it was the next big comp I was playing in, so, obviously to make the finals huge for me. I woke up Saturday, I had so much disbelief in myself that, don't know why, but yeah, so to make the final with the field I was like, I'm not getting past VJ or Kale or Alex Pace or any of those boys, so I don't know what to say, mate. Like,
No, Joe. The reason I got you here is, mate, you're a well-liked person on the pool scene. You've been around since you're a young fella. Your mum, what's your mum's name again? No.
Vicky.
Vicky, massive supporter. Massive supporter of you.
Yeah, drove me a lot of places and took me a lot of places, around the world.
And the reason we talk about this is it doesn't happen without mums.
Oh, 100%, mate. Like, I wouldn't be half the player I am without her. I mean, as much as she annoys me, we fight like cats and dogs, but she's done so much for me. I'm forever grateful. So,
all I can say, guys, is hands up to Joe, and congratulations on what you did today.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
I'll just grab Sean Dempsey. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers.
I'll just grab Sean. Hey, Shawnee, I think I'm doing a little bit of a share of the microphone. I'm not 100% sure, but she's told me a few times tonight, you've had too many and all that, and wait up, we're just going to... she said you've had too many, but at the end of the day, this tournament is named after me. Oh, sorry. This tournament is named after me, and I'm honoured to have you in this event. And what you did today and last year was memorable. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Nessie and I bought you in the Calcutta, but hey, you played against a fellow Queenslander. It was bittersweet. Yes, we possibly want Joe to win, but you're stamping your authority. You're stamping your authority in Australian pool at the moment, and you're showing everyone around the country what you've got to give. Across Australia and across the world, mate, and mate, you're a wonderful pool player.
Thanks,
and I'd like to, really credit you for how well you're going at the moment, and congratulations on winning the Reedy's Christmas Cup.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Very happy to get over the line. Last year came second, so wasn't very pleased with that. A bit worried then when I was 6-5 down, but knew that I can still win, so stayed focused and just go over the line barely, but I'll take it. So on to the next event, whenever that is. So yeah.
So winning an event like this, can you talk about? Is this something that means? Is this part of your yearly calendar now?
Yeah. Well, I've come to the past 3 years for this event, so it's nearly on the yearly calendar. But yeah, any sort of big event where there's loads of good players in it is where I want to be, because it's the only way to get better.
Yes.
So playing Rusty, Spongy,
Yep.
likes of that, is where I want to be playing Paul. So yeah. Definitely.
Was there a moment, Shawnee, in the tournament where you just said, "I'm going to win this"?
To be honest, not necessarily. Like I barely qualified, and then I was 4-0 down in one of my matches earlier today, facing like being knocked out, and I sort of had one little glimpse of opportunity, and I was like, here we go, go time, and I just took every opportunity that sort of came towards me. That's the way I see it.
Mate, you were a pleasure to watch today, the way you struck the balls. People, especially at Nationals, you played in the Open event. Victoria didn't get what you wanted, and obviously that stung a little.
Yeah.
You played in the under-23s, made the Australian team. I think finished 70+%, maybe even 80,
something like that.
which means nothing possibly to you, because you want the team's title. But mate, you're a player that now you've stamped your authority. You're kicking goals. I believe the team that's going to be going to England is a massive chance of winning a world title. Do you want to just talk about that quickly?
Me, Josh, Xavier and Jack Green. Morocco should be very, very good if we all go, which looks like it. We all know each other as well, and we've got a doubles pairing as well, so we're already bonded and we know each other well, so should gel well, and we're all very capable of working together and hopefully coming back with a world title.
All I have to say, Shawnee, is I'm so proud of you for coming here and winning the event. I can't wait for you to come back next year. Hopefully you come back next year. Hopefully it's a stronger event. I was just saying to Joe McClintock that this is probably the best, the most quality field I've ever had in 26 years. With the state players. We had a couple of New Zealand players, Leighton Palolga, Daniel Porter being from South Australia. We had 146 runners, and you took it out. Nice feeling that is. Okay. You'll go on the board with everyone else, 15-time Rusty champion. And hopefully, as you said, you'll be back again next year and years to come, and hopefully you can put a few dents in that board.
Slowly catch Rusty, hopefully.
Good on you, Shawnee, and congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. I'm just gonna call Jay over for a last minute chat. I'm just calling. I'm just calling over Jay. I'm just calling over Jay here, and I had a nice chat with the fellas. And I know I explained earlier that, hey, I'd had a couple of sherbets, haven't had one for a while, but hey, at the end of the day, it's a conversation when you jump on the commentaries and you talk about the talent that we've had in this final and throughout the weekend. And I think we were honoured to have such a great final, a great weekend, with the talent we had in this room, 46 runners, and these kind of events doesn't happen without Nessie and without yourself.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. But going back to the runners, I think I've been to 3 or 4 of these now, and I haven't seen a field as strong as what we had this weekend. It's, you look at the Calcutta and we were sort of sitting there after Calcutta thinking, geez, there's not much in it as much as what we expected this year because there's so many strong players. And we're sort of sitting there trying to find reasons as to why they weren't bidding. But I think the money was unsafe at the end of the day because there were so many people that could finish in the semi-final. There were so many people that could make the quarter-final. There's so many people that could make the final. And, to be able to... I feel like in the past you can almost pick 4 or 8 players that are going to make a semi-final. Where this year it was difficult because you were always going to be up against someone strong, pretty much from the 64, maybe even 32. I'm not even, and it's been difficult to make it to that point.
Yeah.
So it's a crazy strong field.
Just speaking. Just speaking on myself. I think I won my first round, and I drew my practice partner in Craig Stevens, and you don't want to draw a genius of the field in Craig Stevens, and he went to town on me, and you don't want to draw him second round, but you had the opportunity of drawing Rusty, any of the big dogs, Xavier Dorr, Josh Hands, and that was the calibre. There was no easy draws, and full credit to everyone that turned up over this weekend. It's probably the best field I've ever assembled, and I think 100%.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you, Jay, with Nessie, the love of my life.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
That
What are you talking about her?
No. Well, I'm definitely talking about you, and I'm talking about Nessie. The love of my life. These tournaments will not happen without Nessie, number one, and blokes like yourself that come down and they give their time, and the Cheries, the Catherines, the Bodies that work here. They put all the time in behind the scenes. No one knows about them. Mm-hmm. And I just want to thank you for the time you dedicate to Reedy's 8 Ball. And forever, forever that you be involved in these. You're just a friend for life. And I want to thank you for that. And I appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. Thank you very much. It's... I think it's pretty obvious I like to be involved in pool, and I like to be helping people succeed, and helping something that has been an absolute staple when it comes to Queensland events, especially in southern Queensland, to help any way I can and give opportunity to the community is something that I thrive to do. And it's fun, it's enjoyable, and I enjoy being around the people. I get reward from sharing those opportunities with people and giving them the opportunity to just be themselves, just have a good time. And I think that's pretty special to be able to have that. Not everyone has it, and not everyone understands it, but to me, I feel like I have a bit of a passion to be able to help people express themselves, and people express themselves through pool, and I enjoy watching people succeed. It's good. So I appreciate it. Thanks, mate. But
not a problem, Jay. It goes unsaid. Everyone that's part of the Reedy's team, and we're made up of very small numbers. They're very appreciative of you and Nessie and the Cheries, the Catherines, and all the people that make this happen. And without you guys, it doesn't happen. And I just want to thank you one more time.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. You survived pretty well before I came along, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's awesome, and you make this event happen. And I just wanted to let you know that it's special to me.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
But anyway, I'll shake your hand there. And I'll sort of just finish off with Jay. That's I want to thank everyone that participated this weekend in the Reedy's Christmas Cup. 146 runners, possibly 148 runners. Massive achievement to have that many people. The calibre of players, I think there was like 19 state players.
Yeah.
I think there was Australian players, New Zealand players. Wow, what a field. For everyone that participated, everyone, the ladies that joined in. I think we had record numbers in the ladies, Catherine, Kerry Collins and all these guys. Yep. It was special, and we can't wait to go next year, and hopefully it's bigger and better and worth a little bit more money and more runners, and also, you know, maybe a better aircon, because it was a really tough weekend.
It's tough. I mean, the conditions were tough, and you know, we want to give people the best conditions possible, and you know, we've got a place that has accommodated to us, given us a very good opportunity to and provide us with the best conditions possible, and you know, no fault of their own at all. They're just in a situation where some people on the outside want to sabotage places just for some self-growth, and you know, they come in, they cut the power, they cut the air conditioning, they rummage their way through all the cabling and everything just to try and make a dollar for themselves. And you know, the community were trying to enjoy the facilities, a small business like this as well. The people that lose out from it. So you know, I feel bad for everyone who's come along and suffered. We watch people, and we watch, you know, people obviously get hurt from the conditions. You know, we had to sit people in front of air conditioners just to cool them down, because they'll be feeling frail and feeling off. And you know, it's again, you know, it's no fault of Snooker World, but it's.
I don't want to drag on, because we've gone a little bit, but just finally, it was very tough conditions.
Yep.
And she's give the whirly bird, because when she starts doing the so we got another one here. When she starts doing the whirly bird, we have to wrap up, and that's cool. But shout out to you know, like Mandy Snare, who's a valuable member of this Christmas Cup. She fell ill under these conditions. They were hard. Yep. She's a 60 plus year old woman, and
really, I didn't think she was that.
No, Mandy Snare. Yeah, but it was really hard, and hopefully next year going forward we have better conditions, and
absolutely,
everything's good. So
we hope so. But you know, we're done for another year. Next up, Tats Cup for you guys.
Tats Cup for us.
Yep. Look forward to it. I'm unfortunately won't be here because I'll be at juniors, but mate, it is. You guys always run a fantastic tournament. It's a beautiful venue out there. So look, I look forward to tuning in when I get the opportunity, and you know, good luck with that, and all the best for everyone. Have a good Christmas.
Have a good Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Thank you for your participation. To everyone that helped again, we love you, and all the best.